Yo, what's up, guys? Back again with another installment of this. Okay, so last time I ran into missing some screws, so I got those and I've since put the wheels together in their final form. Still have a few goodies here in the box to include electrics, which we are gonna get to today. So this is a sliding chassis, and yeah, we're gonna play with this a little bit today and see what we get here. So we have a motor and an ESC, 2 servos. And probably don't need the skid plate on this, but I have one for it. And I also have a wheelie bar, which I probably don't need to have that on there also. But as far as this is going to be a race truck, these are all like extras that are like aesthetics and for protection. Once, you know, the season passes, I'll start bashing this. And we have the receiver. So, yep. There's a couple other little dampeners I got in here that I'm gonna think about fitting somewhere, but is that it? Yep, and I got a aluminum box for all the electrics and whatnot, but we'll see if I even install it. I'm probably gonna, there's enough real estate that's already built in here that I don't need it, and I'll just do all the cool zip tie or pull tie connections and make it all look pretty. So we'll set the wheels off until the end so we have a little bit breathing room. They turned out pretty nice though. And well, gee, should we just go right on for, oh yeah, we're also gonna mount the body on it, but it's not gonna be painted yet, obviously. I prepped it. I will probably prep it again because I want that body to be like super choice when it's done. So let's look at the motor. We got a Spectrum 3900 kV motor. They really don't want you to open this, do they? Alright, so we got that little jewel right there. What else we got in the box here? And a little bit of standard paperwork, and that's about it. Whew. Not trying to cause an accident over here. And this is the receiver. There we go. That's really in there too. 2 pieces of tape. Alright, so we have a SR6400 Alpha from Spectrum. And that will be what gives out all the instructions from my fingertips. Probably should have had all this stuff open, but I'd rather open up this stuff right before I do it rather than have it kicking around loose. And I have a Castle Sidewinder 8. And, oh, I'm going to have to do some soldering. That's interesting. That's okay. Boy. Yeah, okay, well, that's my first problem with this video. And, yeah, the Sidewinder comes with some stuff here. I think it comes with stickers, too. I may have already taken them out because I've already looked at this for a couple other things that I might have wanted to use it for. So there's that. get into these awesome servos. These are so choice. I will find a couple of servo horns, which I have. Set aside in another small box. I can use the ones that are here, but I want to use the metal ones. It's just another one of those, it looks that much shinier, and everybody loves shiny. Oh, there's the, I can use the perfect pass ones that come with it. That's even better. Forgot they came with the metal horns, so we'll use those. Thought they only came with the plastic ones, and what it is they give you the option of all of these other ones for all of your servo needs. I think I can get away with using this. Let's see. The horn is on one of these regularly is kind of like short and stubby. I barely try with this. Almost like I was trying to think ahead or something. I put the hardware in place. Okay. Yeah, super cool. It's gonna look really nice. Probably should Loctite these in, but I'm not worried about it right now. I still need to put this through its paces to some extent. To see if I missed anything or if anything's not running right. And so, yeah, this might actually get turned on today. We'll see. I might just mount the electrics and call it good. This is kind of a nice use for these stands. And boy, I didn't give myself any of the ones for this other side. Okay. Nope. So thanks for swinging back in here and checking me out again. Appreciate all y'all that are out there watching. I really like building things and or making things, and this is just right up my alley. And fail. Yeah, I'm glad I'm able to share what I do. I think it's such a great thing that we have the internet, and we're able to share stuff like this amongst each other. I think I gotta put that on the other side. Yep. I was not thinking about that when I put that in place, or rather I was, and I got mistook my own thoughts. Yep, better built. Build your own. I highly recommend it. I can't really put these on yet. I can, but I really shouldn't. Okay. Great. I'll take that one. Quick, easy project for today. The soldering and using that ESC, I may change my mind after a review. I may use a different one, and we'll see how it goes. Okay. Yeah, so I know I can, this is the motor I have that I've chosen, and I know I can make it work. How about we use this instead? Oh, I cannot. This one is censored. Oh, this is a combo. I gotta leave it as a combo. So, what can I do? Boy, I don't even have a connector for that. I have a Dean's connector, I think. And that's it for a battery, which that's the style of battery I'm going to use anyways. I'm going to use one of the box batteries. So, oh, that's lovely. So that's that. I need some bullet connectors so that'll fit. Yeah, this is more than I thought for today. Challenge accepted. Probably gonna need that. So these are 5 mil. Can I use those? Those are the right size. Oh, cool. So I have bullet connectors with wire on them. I would use those. Anything else I need in here? Still need the connector for the battery. Yeah, sorry, my brain's spinning real hard right now trying to think about where are all these extra things and why are they not here? Okay, well, I might be using those for the battery connection, because I do have bullet style batteries. We'll see We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. All right. Yeah, let's clip these first. That's much better. Right. Soldering iron on. I'm gonna need some shrink tube. This is big stuff. Running out on that too. If you're wondering what I'm doing here, I'm actually tuning the tip of my wire while it's still inside of the insulation. And you're probably like, why are you doing that? That's weird. Well, yeah, it is a little strange. But it has a purpose, and you'll see here in just a second. Alright, so that's not my wire stripper. That is my wire stripper. So, when you go to strip your wires, if you've done this, well, and it's not still hot, should pull off all in one piece. And that's the trick, is that it comes off in one piece. Or it just pulls out everything because it's still hot. Yeah. I stretched it right back over again. That's so strange. Yeah, I think my wire strippers are not set correctly because they're just doing it the wrong thing now. Alright, one more again. Let's hope it goes right. Oh, yeah, that would be why. One thing was slightly out of adjustment. Alright, so those are prepared. I'm out of wood, and I broke all my blades. Forgot. Down here instead. Oh. Put that on backwards. There we go. Yeah, all I wanted to do is take this outer coating off so I can unsolder these connections and get out the bare wire, and then I will have the correct ones on the other end. Sorry, I feel like I've crowded myself. And these are motor connections too, so I don't exactly want them to be my worst work ever, so. Not my best, but not my worst. Yep. Trying. All right. No, not my best, not my worst either. It's just, it's how it goes sometimes. There we are. Wired up motor. Am I totally out of connections? No, I can use this right here. One lone beans hanging out in there. Well, I already figured out my mistake, why I was having a difficult time. No heat shrink. Yep. Almost, Dan. Almost. What did I do with it? I just had it. There it is. Yep. Too much solder. There we go. That'll take. Maybe I should try to install this stuff now instead of like trying to put it together. Nope. Actually, I don't have to take that off, do I? No. Well, we got a 5mm pinion, and I've got mod 1 gearing in there, so what can we put in there? I got a 12. What's this? That might be a 14. 14 or 15 maybe? Well, that's a 12. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's like a 14 or a 15. It's not marked, which that's odd. Yeah, I don't want to count teeth either. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to go on the outside here, so. Surprise, surprise. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm gonna disconnect the motor from ESC for a moment, because I think I have to put the motor wires inside. I don't think it's gonna fit unless I do. Just barely. Just barely. There we go. Yeah, this was not planned. I did not foresee having to do wire management as I'm doing the motor install. Yeah, rude. I do not want to have to take this thing apart to get this motor in. I don't think I'm going to have to. But I am going to backtrack here. Probably not a good idea, but I'm going to do it. Alright. So approach this in a different fashion. Well, I'm missing a screw right there. That's kind of a big deal. That's all right. But I think that's probably a good thing that I noticed, because now I can install the motor much easier too. Pinion had to go. Thought I could install the motor with the pinion on, and that is a no-go. Yeah, what a pain. Okay. I'm literally taking this truck apart, even though I didn't want to. Ah, a little dog has joined us. All right. Well, it's in. Now I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put the wires. Oh, little dog, little dog. Here, I'll put the little dog in front of the camera. Yeah, hi, Cheeto. Yeah, hello. You need to get a little bit of attention, huh? Yeah, hi. Isn't he sweet? Okay. Back to business, back to business. Yep. Where did they pull that one from? Yep, I'm getting lost in the sauce. I think I got it. Boy, you're a demanding little dude, aren't you? He's like, yes, Daddy. It is time for you to pick me up. Stop working on your RC car and play with me. He's only like eight months old. 8.5 months old. Yeah, 8.5 months old. All right. Well, where did I pull that from? Okay, now I guess I'll try to mount the motor. And I cleared up all that. Perfect. Right in here. That and that. This can go that way. let's just put it way out there for now. Actually, I can't because I gotta be able to. Let's try that and see if I can put this on now. I can actually put a bigger pinion on it than that. That's nice to know. But do I have a bigger one? I do not. So, it's gonna be the 14. Yeah, I can fit a much larger pinion in there. Okay, well that works out. Those discs work really good. Yeah, sounds great. Yeah, I bet you this is like an hour-long video, and it was only supposed to be the electrics too. That is not long enough. I need a longer one. Even that's not long enough. enough messing with this. Is that one actually going to work this time? I don't know, probably not. Alright, it has something retaining it there for a moment. Alright, and where am I going to route this stuff? Gotta be back to the outside and then up top. I don't know. Yeah, well, they're in there. How long are we at here? Oh, yeah, hour. All right, I'm going to call this Electronics 1. All right, peace out.